Do you need some help getting ready for the FTCE School Psychologist PK-12 test? That's exam code 036. My name is Elizabeth. I'm a college professor and test prep expert for Study.com. In this video, we will walk through 4 practice questions covering the subtopic knowledge of curricula and evidence-based interventions and instructional strategies related to academic outcomes. Are you ready? Let's dive in. A physics teacher wants to teach the structure of an atom by comparing the components of an atom to the planets of a solar system to illustrate the similarities between them. Which of the following types of advanced organizers is this an example of? Would it be analogies, narratives, graphic organizers, or expository? I've highlighted the context clues in the question to keep our focus on what the correct answer could be. We are looking to compare similarities using a type of advanced organizer. Having that in mind, let's break down these possible answers. We can begin by eliminating narratives. A narrative involves storytelling, typically with a beginning, middle, and end, to illustrate a concept. While this strategy might include some fictional scenarios or personal stories to make content relatable, it is not what we're looking for in this situation, where we need to see a comparison. Next, graphic organizers would not be the best choice here. Those are visual tools like diagrams, charts, or mind maps that help students organize information spatially. Since the question doesn't mention any visual aids or structured layouts, we would not choose graphic organizer. We would also not choose expository advanced organizers. These provide a general overview of content, usually a factual or conceptual introduction before the lesson begins. They are helpful when presenting new abstract information, but they don't typically involve comparisons. That means the correct answer is analogies. Analogies are advanced organizers that can be used to explain 2 topics or ideas by comparing and showing the associations and similarities they share. Analogies help students connect new information to something familiar. In this case, the teacher is comparing atoms to solar systems to make an abstract concept seem easier to grasp. A student in your class is struggling with math. Which of the following actions describes the best first step in addressing this concern? Would it be refer the student for special education services, arrange for the student to have private math tutoring, implement a research-based math intervention program, or assign the student extra homework to improve their math skills? Let's take a closer look at these options and we'll eliminate the incorrect options first. Let's begin by eliminating referring the student for special education services. Special education referrals come only after documented efforts have been made to support the student with tiered interventions, so this would not be the ideal option. While arranging for private tutoring might help, this is not a school-based solution, and it might not be equitable or accessible for all students. Also, there's no indication that the student needs external one-on-one instruction at this point, so we would not make this selection. Next, we can eliminate assigning extra homework. Although that is a common response, it's rarely effective for students who are already struggling. If they're not grasping the material in class, sending more of it home without support will likely cause frustration, not improvement. The best choice in this scenario would be to implement a research-based math intervention program. Implementing a research-based math intervention program is the most appropriate first step in addressing this concern. Such a program could provide targeted instruction designed to improve math skills, and its effectiveness would be supported by research. Referring a student for special education services or arranging for private tutoring should typically be considered if other strategies are ineffective. Which of the following statements is consistent with the simple classification type of the Cynefin framework? Take a moment to read the options below. Before we choose the best answer from these options, let's recall that in the simple domain of the Cynefin framework, the relationship between cause and effect is obvious. Now, let's walk through the options together. We can begin by eliminating information of the problem in simple classification is in the realm of unknown knowns. Unknown knowns refer to the knowledge that exists somewhere in the system, but may not be visible or accessible to the decision maker. This type of hidden knowledge is more characteristic of complex systems, not simple ones. Next, we can eliminate this option. Information of a problem in simple classification is in the realm of known unknowns. Known unknowns apply to situations where we're aware that we don't know something, like when we need expert input or further analysis. This fits the complicated domain of the Cynefin framework, so it would not be our best option. Next, we can eliminate information of a problem in simple classification is in the realm of unknown unknowns. This is not the best option either, since unknown unknowns are the hallmark of chaotic systems, where we don't know what we don't know, and decisions must often be made quickly without clear evidence or precedent. That leaves us with the most ideal answer. Information of a problem in simple classification is in the realm of known knowns. The Cynefin framework is a model that classifies problems into 4 types, and it helps in decision-making. The simple classification type of problem in the Cynefin framework includes problems in the realm of known knowns, in which there are known solutions and a stable situation. Which of the following is a critical component of early reading instruction? Is it spelling, retelling a story, asking open-ended questions, or phonemic awareness? Let's examine the options and eliminate the incorrect ones first. We can begin by eliminating spelling. Spelling is a literacy skill, but it develops later, typically after students have a firm grasp on decoding and encoding language. It is important, but not foundational to early reading. Next, we can eliminate retelling a story. Retelling a story supports comprehension and sequencing, but depends on our prior decoding skills. This is more of a reflection tool than an instructional building block. Although asking open-ended questions is a great way to encourage discussion and assess understanding, it does not support early decoding or foundational reading mechanics, so this would not be our best option. That brings us to phonemic awareness, the correct answer. Phonemic awareness is the ability to hear, identify, and manipulate individual sounds in spoken words. It is a foundational skill for reading and a strong predictor of future reading success. Phonemic awareness is one of the important components of early reading instruction. I hope this video was helpful and you're feeling a little more comfortable with how to approach the test. For additional help on the FTCE School Psychologist PK-12 test, check out our other videos in this channel. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our new videos. You can also get a lot of help preparing for this and many other exams on the study.com website. As a member, you can access short, targeted video lessons, extra study materials, personalized study plans, and hundreds of practice questions like the ones we just went over. We'd love to hear about your experience, and if there are any other tests or topics you'd like us to cover, please let us know in the comments. Be sure to come back and share your success once you've passed your test. Good luck and happy studying!